Join me as you and I and you take a journey to become better writers together and geek out. Hello there, Apple Bites. Yes, you're not blind. People are gone. I don't know what happened.
We have transitioned to meta.
They've been Thanos.
All right. I feel better now. Here we go.
I know you're doing a cold open. I thought we'd get our little intros and everything.
The strong should fear the weak.
Dude, it worked out because it was me and a bunch of logos.
The strong should fear the weak.
While you're talking to that, Shadow, I'll go make some coffee.
Yeah, that's usually how it works.
Cook a little dinner. By the time I sit down, I'm ready.
I was like, you know what? We got no guests today. It's just us BSing. So let's just throw everybody in there. Then I realized you were gone. I was like, oh, can't have that. And today we have our floofy pal, Shen.
Whoa.
Yes.
Hey.
Jen.
The whole crew today. Wow.
We are.
Oh, yeah. This is exactly the crew you got when we went to Brooklyn ComicCon, which was a blast.
Yeah.
It was.
A lot of fun.
Shen, since we didn't get a chance to hear what you thought of it, what did you get? What do you think about Brooklyn ComicCon?
A lot more cosplaying than what I thought I would see, considering the fact that that was my first time being there. And I know that it's at a much bigger location usually.
Yeah.
To see all of those people, not just inside, but lining up outside like it was the new Apple product, like they're going into the Apple store buying a whole new phone, to see them lining up around, I was like, wow. In Brooklyn, I don't see that ever. It was wow.
I gotta admit, the neighborhood we were in, I was like, okay, we're in trouble. And then you saw the line, and you were like, okay, we're not in trouble.
Yeah, when I was walking up that line, I was like, I better be able to sneak in here or I'm just running around and back.
I just wish they used the lights though. Like to see that they had lights, it gave off a really weird abandoned warehouse vibe. I usually like that, but then when it got dark and there were like only lights coming from the bathroom, it kind of felt weird.
I agree with you. They sent out a survey, and I told them, dude, somebody should have turned on the lights. That's the only complaint I had.
Yeah, that's the only small knock on the whole show.
Did you check out
It was great.
Did you check out the second floor? It was kind of creepy. Like,
well, yeah, you have to go check out the panels, Tony. What did you think about the panels? Was it as bad as the other floor?
I mean, well, it was just like, I don't know. It seemed like you were lost in a warehouse when you went to the second floor, because it was like turn left, turn right. It's a
So you managed to go to the second floor when there were people. I went when there was like nobody there.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, this looks cool. I just wanted to shoot some shots there, but then they started doing panels there, and I was like, too late.
I liked it because like I like going to panels, and a lot of these small shows, it's difficult to find where the panel room is, and it's also like difficult to find what the panels are about when they start. But this one was pretty easy, so it was cool. Like there were no, it was mostly fans just talking, you know, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of people were talking about like their first experience in anime. A lot of people were talking about the difficulties of cosplaying, and there was a lot of indie artists talking, you know, just getting in the business, like how to help people writing. It was a lot of fun. So it was a lot of fun. I didn't see any. I don't know, because they had the one voice actor, Phil Lamar. I don't know if he had a panel. That I don't know, because I only saw with the guests and stuff. But
yeah, he
did have fun, more than I was expecting.
I don't know what time it was at, but he did, because they pulled him off the floor for a little bit, and he wasn't up there.
Okay.
Yeah, Phil Lamar's the man. I was hoping to like just accidentally run into him walking around there, you know. Maybe the next one.
It was so funny how easy access though, because usually when you have a star like at his caliber, he's like off to the side somewhere. But it was so funny to pass by him all the time, and he's like,
yeah, he's just right there. It's like, hi guys.
But he's a great guy, you know, and he's very friendly.
Yeah, there was some legit cosplay there too.
Oh, definitely.
Really good cosplay. Really good.
They were at the panel too. The guy who played Venom, he went to the panel, and the guy who played Thing, but they were out of costume, so out of costume. But the guy who plays Thing was like so real skinny, man. The stuff on him. It was really cool. Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, I'd definitely go back to that.
Had a fun time. Oh yeah.
They won me over quick.
I don't know if I would pay $50, but I would definitely go.
I think it was worth the money. I have to say it was. Like usually you sit there and you go, it wasn't worth the money. But you know, if you came in on Saturday and you paid the money, it was worth the money because you got a great crowd and you got a lot of great vendors. And the location, even though it was a warehouse, actually it felt really roomy, even with the fact that the place was really full.
Yeah, and it was easy to get in and out of there too.
I still think it was only like about a $40 con. It wasn't $50.
Man, that's pre-inflation prices, though. You know.
I mean,
you know that's what it is, man. Because it was $40 last year.
year.
All it is that they had to like rectify because they had to pay more probably.
But I agree. Some of these cons are charging.
It was great energy at the con.
Yeah,
all the people were friendly. You know, everybody was great. All the guests were friendly. You know, it was good energy. I had a good time.
I have to admit, like, you know, sometimes you go to these cons and you get all this negativity.
Yeah.
This con felt like family. This con felt like
negativity at a convention? Never. Never, Ralph. Never.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Negativity towards everyone? Never.
Oh my God.
Negativity towards the press? Never.
The good thing is that this weekend we have 5 Points Festival, and it's an amazing little con with beer and toys and a bunch of vendors. And dude, I can't say enough about this convention. It's always a lot of fun.
I heard beer. What else?
Beer and toys.
Dude, there's even a food stamps beer. There's a food stamps beer. You know, there's a food stamps, and they're on the beer.
Cool.
Dude, I was like, whoa.
Imagine having your own beer. We need our own line, like the bitten apple, bitter beer, butter beer, something.
Yeah, we could probably make that happen.
A bitten apple cider beer. There you go.
That doesn't sound hygienic.
Hard cider.
Every apple used in this beer has been bitten by one of the cast members.
That we ferment it. Yeah.
See, if we had more e-girls in the group, yeah, we could do that. But
not selling no bathwater, man. Gotta be standard.
Listen,
oh my God, I still can't believe that happened.
Only
and then
e-girl
people got
here.
stuff from drinking that water because they drank the water.
What? I can't believe she sent actual bathwater. I'd be like, yeah, it's bathwater.
You should have known better, but
I mean, there's people selling farts.
But...
Yeah, there are people selling farts.
And there's people selling spit.
There are people selling spit.
There's also people who sell piss.
Yeah.
Well, that's for drug addicts, but yeah.
Oh
Pass those tests.
Well, yeah. That makes sense.
Best way is just stay clean from the jump, people.
Listen, man. I need to fill up my collection.
Of pee?
Yes.
Celebrity mason jars?
Yes. So far, all I have is Astolfo and who is this? Saber. So I need to get working on that.
Spice melange.
Spice melange.
Spicy.
Hey,
oh,
who here is a Dune
fan?
I'm not a Dune fan, but South Park made those references, and all I can do now is just say it like that. They want the spice.
I still love that World of Warcraft spoof that they did. That was fantastic.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was incredible. They were working with Blizzard for that, right?
Yeah. Or if they didn't, they felt like they did.
They're having their 25th anniversary this summer.
Can you believe that?
Little Rock.
20.
What's it called? Red Rocks.
Can you believe that?
What?
25th
I
anniversary.
remember when it premiered.
Yeah, I remember when it premiered and it got in trouble and people weren't gonna watch it because it was all this crazy stuff.
They got sued by Scientologists and had to take off 2 or 4 episodes out of their whole thing so that they didn't get caught. And in one of the episodes, they changed all their names to like John Doe and Jane Doe at the end of it. And I'm like, I only caught that around like the 3rd time of me watching it. And I'm like, wow.
Wait,
like,
what
we're
are we
not
talking
scared?
about?
Sue us.
We're not scared. Sue us. We'll sue you.
South Park. We're talking
South
South
Park.
Park.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That
Chef
was
left.
the Trapped in the Closet episode.
Yeah, Chef left the show because he's a Scientologist, right? Like Chef left the show, right?
Yeah,
I thought they wrote his
He left,
character.
and then he died like almost immediately afterwards. And,
They
like,
killed off his
creepy.
character because his
That was really
voice actor
creepy.
died in real life. I know.
Yeah, in some weird Scientology like.
Are you serious? That's wild.
I think so. Weren't they
Wow.
like do this weird deprivation stuff? And he was like 60 and like big dude who's been smoking and eating salt his whole life, and his heart exploded. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up.
But they did pretty
God.
good work. I mean, they got like the Stick of Truth and the Fractured Butthole games.
The Fractured Butthole. That's the best title I've ever heard.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Speaking
God. Have you ever
of,
seen the different difficulties of that?
The token difficulty made the game so difficult.
Oh man.
Y'all see how in the new episodes, like Token is named Tolkien.
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 You thought my name?
Yeah.
He's like, you thought my name was
that's
Tolkien
funny.
this whole time?
He's like, wait, why would my name be Token? I don't know. Maybe I'm a racist after all.
That's funny.
Like,
Tolkien, that's
I've
funny.
got a Lord of the Rings backpack. What did you think?
Dude, you had a surprise visit this weekend, didn't you?
Man, I had one of the coolest dudes in the community crash my house. Not unexpected, but he'd been warning me. Eventually, he was just gonna show up on my doorstep.
I'm real sorry.
I got
about
one
that.
day call. Please help me. They're after me. No, my boy traveling root beer. Rolled
really?
right up
Wow.
from Indiana. Shows up on my door with his friend. So
Wow.
I had to give him a little bit of a Long Island experience, take him around, show him some sights. It was Juneteenth, so everything was closed for the most part, but we still got some pizza and played some board games, had some fun, and talked about his book, Just Some Guy.
That's an interesting segue there.
Yeah. Which is available right now on Amazon for the extremely fair price of $9.99.
What's the name of the book?
The book is Just Some Guy, and it's actually penned by Daniel Newman and Just Some Guy.
Just some guy.
Okay, but who's the guy?
Just some guy.
Just some guy.
You gotta read the book to find out, my man. Or you can read it for free on Royal Roads. Or you can support a dope indie artist who said to me, quote, I'd just rather do cool stuff than not do them in my life. And
That's
that
the
was
way
his
to be.
justification.
I feel
that's
him
the
because I'm
coolest
also
thing.
working on putting out 2 of my bits books, one with my poetry and one of all the writ challenges.
Hey.
Whoa.
Bit books?
I cannot wait to get a hold of those.
Wait. Are you using bit books as in bit and apple books?
Well, they're actually writ books, but hey.
Oh.
So they're
Writ
books about the
Bob.
dead.
They're books about the writs. The writs about the books. One of them has all the writ challenges, and the other one has all my poetry, or a sampling of a lot of the poetry I've done over the years.
Man, not to give you or our boy son of a hard time, but when are some more of those challenges coming out?
Dude,
I was really
I
digging
love the When World Collide challenges. Those were fantastic. I think that Son of Saint was saying that he was going to put them together in something with all the art pieces that he had for each one.
I know he's a busy man, so it's going to be worth it when they get out.
Oh yeah, he's definitely been busy. He's been really busy. Usually we see him on the show, and he hasn't been on for a while.
Man, married man and a talented one at that. But yes,
Well, there you have
we
it.
gotta start hounding him to get some more artwork out there.
Check out Just Some Guy, who is a great
check
book
it out, that'd be cool.
and a great guy. Support the indies, support the book, and it starts off normal or normal-ish, or maybe crazy normal. I can't really say.
It's sort of like if Tyler Durden went on a Forrest Gump.
It's an amazing little story, and it gets really crazy and crazier and crazier.
It's
you guys got to check it out.
Story to the 90s. The character and the adventures and stuff like that. So kind of like Big Trouble in Little China, Forrest Gump.
I like the logo. It looks so 80s,
Yeah, it looks 80s, 90s. Yeah,
80s, 90s. Yeah. Just some guy.
I thought
it was a movie. Job. Yeah, it looks like it was a movie. They turned it into a book, or vice versa. Just some guy. It's cool.
He has some
I
really
love the
cool
title.
artists involved. I'm forgetting everyone's names because I'm on the spot. I'm terrible with names anyway, but I'm sure we can find them. And that's painted, the title.
Wow,
I painted most of it, and then
that's
he fixed
painted?
it up and
painted
it, and then I think he fixed up the neon digitally. But it's super cool, and he's got some concept art coming from his artist. That he has another book, a web book called "Giving the Devil Her Due," that's actually been running for years. So he's got some really cool concept art coming out that maybe he's going to use to commission some sculptures for or something. We'll have to see.
Oh my God. So check out Just Some Guy. It's a great book. It's on Amazon. You guys want to go check it out, go. It's a great story. If you guys will have seen our interviews with Travel and Root Beer, it's just a lot of fun, just like he is. And of course, speaking of Son of Saint and food stamps,
Oh, bring it closer, Ralph.
No, it's mine.
I'm jealous.
It's mine. I got it from Rios and Son of Saint. It's signed. I got it at New York ComicCon, the con we're not talking about.
Oh, so it's official. We're not talking about that con.
We're gonna act like the con's name is Bruno. But dude, food stamps is amazing. If you guys go to the convention this weekend, 5 Points Festival, you will see food stamps there, and you guys can pick up issue 1 and 2, but you can't pick up the Son of Saint issue because they don't have any.
Just rubbing it in, man.
Ralph.
Food stamps, though, for real. He is the dude.
Oh, dude, that guy is amazing. And I can see why he's there, because his toys, they're just like wow.
Yeah, man.
And I think he's showcasing his boxing or boxer toy there again, because we saw it at Brooklyn Comic-Con, and I think he's gonna have it there. It's just a nice piece to get
pretty soon.
That, and you want to pick up the beer with the food stamps on it, which is what I want to do. And I want to pick up the beer because I want the food stamps on my beer, just like I want the bitten apples on my beer. I can just see it now, like rotten apple. There's my picture.
Again, not very hygienic. I don't think that would sell well.
Liquor and people, it probably sell very well.
See, before I thought you meant there were actual.
You might have to show a little leg, but we're gonna sell it.
Before I thought you meant there were actual food stamps on the beer. So
get your beer, get some food stamps.
Yeah, man. It's like
it's food stamp on the beer. Food.
No, you don't understand. We're helping out the community. We're selling alcohol so that they can get their food stamps.
Wow,
dude, I gotta
be
tell
a
you,
successful program.
I mean, yeah,
in the short run.
Nat, we actually met our pals from Color World for the first time at 5 Point.
No.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't 5 Point. It was
5 Point.
BurrowCon.
Well, we saw them at BurrowCon, but you didn't do the interview until we saw them at 5 Point.
No, I did the interview at BurrowCon.
No, you didn't do it at BurrowCon.
Because that was also the year that Jeremy Lee was
wait.
there.
I know I'm confusing it because it was in the same location. BurrowCon was held in the same location that 5 Point held.
Because you didn't go to that con. It was me and Kat.
I went to BurrowCon.
No, when I did the interview. Because when I did the interview, it was me and Kadma.
Yeah, it was that day that you and Kadma went. I remember that one.
Yep, and everybody left by 1.
I remember that too. We had 2 conventions that weekend. That's what it was, right? Yeah. We had
3.
a convention.
Because you were with someone at the book convention.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
It feels like 2,000 years ago now.
My memory is sharp. Well, because I do a lot of the editing.
But I do know that we met Kat for the first time at 5 Points Festival. Yeah.
Which Kat?
Our friend Kat, who does her Kickstarter's top 10, which she does every month.
Oh yeah.
We do have a lot of cat friends, huh?
I want to say calamari, but it's not calamari. I think it's calamaya.
Yeah.
Think so.
Yeah.
I'm bad with names, as you guys can see, but Kat is a cool person. I love her dancer book. It's fantastic. I love her father like daughter book. Amazing.
When she was on, it was great. She was a fun guest.
Oh my God, yeah. She that's why I like bringing her on the show, because she's always a lot of fun. She knows her stuff.
Yeah, her book was already funded, so you only talked about her book a little bit, and then we just went off talking about.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Talking about Star Wars, Spider-Man, whatever topic. So it was fun.
I think she has a book this month.
Yeah, she has she has another Kickstarter too, but I think it was funded already.
Yeah, she does. She does pretty well. She's actually on the Kickstarter committee.
Really?
And she's also one of those people that you can talk to and hire to help set up your Kickstarter.
Could be someone to ask. I mean, geez, you got all the experience.
Yeah, she actually does that. She sells her services to get your Kickstarter going, and because she has a lot of experience with it, and like I said, she's actually on the Kickstarter committee.
Yeah, how many platforms can you actually talk to a real person through anymore?
True, very true.
That's great.
Ralph is debating his next move. Everybody, please roll for initiative.
You guys are fools. You didn't see this coming. Oh, wait.
All right, I got a 3 and a 12.
And yes, just because we rolled, it's Tyrants Quest. They are doing well. They are funded. They are at 5,998, 767 backers, and 21 days to go.
Nice.
Do yourself a favor and support this amazing rule book, where you can actually play the role that you want to play.
Yeah, very accessible, very friendly to whatever character build you want to build.
Exactly.
I want to play a pet rock that does nothing and does not move.
Well, then you can use this system to play that pet rock that does nothing and doesn't want to move.
Please tell me more.
But does he move? Like it's a boulder, and he's like, "Someone stop me from rolling."
Or is he moving so slow that we just can't see him moving because we are moving at a much faster pace than the boulder?
Did you see that movie? Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
I haven't seen it yet, but I heard good things about it.
There's a rock thing in there, so just when you just see it.
See, here's the thing.
There's a rock thing in there.
I'm like the rock, the early pioneers.
Very weird, but it's good.
I heard it's like the weirdest thing ever. But
really it's really weird, but it's good. It's good. Okay. Just come out of there like, I don't know what I watched, but can't say anything bad about it. So no, it's really good.
Yeah,
And
but I feel
Jamie
like
Lee
that when I
Curtis
watch
is in
it.
it. Jamie Lee Curtis is in
Oh.
it. She's, yeah.
Yeah, that surprised me. I was so surprised that she was actually in it. I know Cadma saw it and she loved it. So
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis is playing an old, supposedly old, unattractive person. She's still attractive, man. I don't think she, to me anyway.
I don't know what she's taking. You're right. She still is very attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we stop getting attractive actors to play unattractive?
I know, right?
Imagine being so attractive they need to make you look.
I mean,
I've seen that before.
High school, it's like freaking, Ryan Gosling. He's like, I'm just a loser.
Shut up.
There's a 500 bald man with a mustache. It was like, man, I could have been Eggman, but they got Jim Carrey.
I
could have did that.
Get that resume out there, dog.
Well, to be honest, I don't know if you have the charisma to be Eggman, Tony.
I'm not bald.
I'm not bald.
Because Eggman's all about the charisma, okay? He needs to have unbelievable confidence that what he's doing is so superior to everyone else that he is not wrong.
That's you.
And just so
dare
I
you.
wanted to make sure to say Cat's name right, I went onto the Kickstarter page where they were showcasing the Kickstarter council they have here. And I remember that her name was there.
There she goes. Yeah.
I see Bit in Apple TV.
Let's see. And of course, Cat's name is Cat Calamia. There you go.
Yeah, you were right. Yeah.
Cat, I was right. Okay. Oh wow, that's scary.
Wait, she's part of the panel of a dozen.
Cat Calamia, she's amazing. She's great. Hire her to help you with your Kickstarter. Hit her up. She also does that monthly thing with the Kickstarters where she picks the ones that she is looking at for the month. So you may want to check out Cat, and it's a great place to get some information, especially if you're starting a Kickstarter.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
And speaking of Kickstarter, which I'll use that as a segue when I'm not talking about Kickstarter, because we're going to be talking about
Kickstarters.
Here Comes Calico is on Indiegogo. See what I did there?
Wait, but we still had Kickstarters.
We got tons of Kickstarters.
My God.
I just wanted to talk about my book here. Here Comes Calico. It's an amazing Punisher type story where this guy goes after animal abusers. And you guys really need to support this book because it supports independent and it also supports animals.
Who don't like no
And
animals?
if you guys didn't do a Kickstarter, did a chance to get it supported on the Kickstarter, here's your chance to get it supported on the Indiegogo.
Epic conversation, guys.
Yeah.
Can I play the video?
I don't know.
No,
I might have
like
gotten.
a
Is that what got us
video.
got?
Well,
It's like a
YouTube trying to
9-minute
get us.
video.
Yeah, is that what got us got last week?
YouTube's always trying to get us. Let's see.
Man.
Hold on. How long
If
is
it's
this?
a 9-minute video, just go to the last 4 minutes.
Yeah, if it's a long video, then just
Mike, thanks for your
That
guidance.
It is
is
a
a
9-minute
9-minute
video. It goes straight to the, I think it's like
the final
last
thoughts.
Wait, a little bit before, going too far. Nope, too far. It's like around the 6-minute markish. A little bit further.
Wait for that
A
explicit.
little bit further.
Brazier.
There we go. There. That's the starting point. This is where the
the
real
money
video is.
Comic book fans, Sigma Comics brings you the most terrifying villain you've seen in decades. Introducing the Jiggler. The bodies are piling up in New York City, and the man behind the trigger is a jiggling mountain of flesh, wielding no less than an M134 minigun. 7.62 millimeter rainfire all across the streets of Brooklyn. It's enough to bring the borough to its knees. But where's the Calico? Find out in the suspenseful, action-packed issue that is issue 5 of Here Comes Calico. Back on Indiegogo with absolutely incredible artwork by new interior artist Renato Pinto, and yet another mind-blowing cover by the astoundingly talented Garnagio. Hector Gill sinks deeper and deeper into the venomous nest of danger that is New York City's underworld. The walls are about to come down, and who knows who will be left standing. So don't delay and back this immersive series today. This fantastic campaign features several great perks that will get you into this riveting story in no time. There are a multitude of incredible rewards that come with backing this wonderful series. If you just want to read the story and don't care about collectability, you can get a reader's copy of issue 1 of Here Comes Calico for as low as $6. If you're an avid comic book collector, then you can get a collector's copy for $10. If you'd rather get the digital copies so you can read them from the convenience of your tablet and mobile devices, it's only $12 for issues 1 through 5. What a deal! And the list goes on. What are you waiting for? And if we achieve our campaign goal of 2,500, everyone will get signed copies of issue 5. If we hit 3,500, everyone who supports this wonderful campaign will get 2 UV-resistant Calico stickers. At 5,000, everyone gets the amazing 11x17 Garnagio Calico City poster. At 7,500, everyone gets Sigma comic baseball caps. And at 10,000, everyone gets Sigma Comics t-shirts. So let's get this done together. Back our efforts to combat animal abuse and support this wonderful campaign today. Hey, it makes a wonderful gift for animal lovers. Buy a set, buy 2 sets, heck, buy 3. The price is definitely right. So pick a reward and let's do this together. Click the bracket button today and don't delay. Thank you for your support, and thank you for supporting Sigma Comics and our fight against animal abuse.
There you go. Is that Summer Abbey and Arcade there on the display?
Way to segue.
Sagawaga.
We're getting a new event, by the way, in JP. we're gonna be doing an animal themed in Japan.
Ooh,
Japan.
Yes.
See,
even Lou's kid's excited for it, and there goes Shen.
Wow.
he is thrilled.
I think Shen got too excited for this.
Yeah, Shen started hunting down where she can find this. Yeah, which, by the way, is the perfect time to showcase, if Ralph will ever so kindly please. Go follow Floofschmallow on Instagram and Twitter with her amazing artwork.
You got her. She is
got him.
Got him.
Just go check her out. Give her a nice follow.
You got to catch those all. Look at that.
Exactly. Look,
Hey,
joined in.
no. I was gone for like a minute. Did you cut me out for this?
Did you tell her
You
to
should
go
be
get
ashamed
something?
yourself now. You threw her out just so you can support her.
Well, here's the perfect segue. Shen, why don't you give us a little bit of your creative insight as to why you decided to make these 2 Okami themed pictures the way you did?
Those are incredible.
They're beautiful.
Well, just put me on the spot finally now that you've entrapped me to come on the stream. I enjoy Okami a lot, and this piece was a piece for me, basically. No one requested this. I like this piece.
It's a beautiful piece.
And
what was your creative process behind it?
I like Okami. Literally, I wanted to be able to be as accurate as possible.
It's a beautiful game. So long.
Oh, definitely.
Very
Definitely.
beautiful. It's a very niche game. It's a very niche game. It's got a nice following included. And I'm really happy that it's getting the attention that it's getting in recent years, because it's kind of fallen like under the radar of most other Capcom games, like Bayonetta and Devil May Cry. Recently, Capcom like did this really nice poster where if you completed the survey after like the online event that happened broadcasting the games, you could get like a nice poster of all or most of like their works. You had like a Mega Man, you had Okami in the corner, you had a Lady Dimitri. I don't even know how to pronounce her. The new Resident Evil. The Resident Evil game.
Dimitri, the tall lady, tall vampire lady.
Tall lady.
Yes.
The tall one.
You had her up there. You had Monster Hunter and everything. It was a really nice poster. And right down there in the corner, right next to the Palamute, you just had Amaterasu from Okami, and I had to get the poster basically just for that.
Wow.
All right,
That's
and then
cool.
your other very beautiful work.
This was a request. Somebody wanted to see Absol as Amaterasu, and I said, yeah, I'll do that. Took so long to finish that because I didn't just want to do it in like a regular digital style. I wanted to try to replicate the style of the game. So I spent weeks searching for the perfect brush to try out for the digital work. I'm happy with how it turned out, but I still feel like I could have done better with like the line work to actually perfectly mimic how it is in the game.
I think it's great.
No, you did a great job mimicking the game, I gotta say.
Well, Shen, if only you did some commissions of like people we know. Is there any way you could like, I don't know, someone else on the panel here, not me, but you know, if you did like a custom drawing of someone creatively, that would be really cool if you could pop that up right now.
There may be a couple, but I don't have a camera to showcase them.
And one more time, where can people go to commission?
Oh no. I'm not in the commission stage yet. I haven't made it yet.
The reason why she's not in the commission state is because she has some commissions.
Oh.
Yeah, she's kind of busy at the moment. Yeah.
She has deadlines to meet.
Whoa.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about
Hollywood Floof over here.
Has deadlines to meet. Oh, wait. What is this?
Godspeed on those deadlines. Transition.
Hold on. There may be. Right.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Oh, you did it.
Oh, it's the cute one again.
That is incredible.
I love this one.
I want that.
That is a nice piece, man.
Thank you.
And that should be very happy because if that's how she sees him.
All the floofy hair and all the lizards just crawling through it.
They like him better than me, so this is an accurate portrayal of what happens on a day-to-day basis.
Lies.
The Lizard King.
So I had to put this up, guys, because you know I like the show.
I also love the show.
Right, and you know I was kind of. I feel like lately all we're seeing from all these big corporations is them trying to end shows that we're liking a lot, you know, because they don't like what's going on in the show or because somebody else has come in and bought the company.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know, I know the Owl Lady has been cut to specials for her to finish her story. That kind of annoyed me. The Owl House. Yeah, the Owl House, not Owl Lady. Okay. But I'm going to play.
What show are you talking about?
The explanation
the
here.
Yeah, is it the one that helps out Kevin McAllister?
Kevin McAllister. No, that's the Pigeon Lady.
Wait, is it the one that helped Batman like overcome his fear of losing his parents? And then
no, that's Alfred.
Oh,
that's Alfred.
All right, I'm gonna play
Alfred.
There's like that meme on like
June 14th, 2021. The last episode of my show, Final Space, aired on Adult Swim here in the United States. I did not know this was going to be my last episode. It was canceled. Warner Brothers canceled the show because of a corporate merger. Fun! Yeah, that's always good. Thanks. I spent the last year trying to find a way to finish it. I mean, I've emailed, I've called, I've networked every possible person that I know. I've taken every path, bike path, avenue, road that I know that exists. I've waited and I've waited and I've waited. I even built a Kickstarter campaign for the ending of Final Space. That's just sitting there. And legally, I can't touch it. I can't touch it. I don't own it. I don't own it. When you sell a show, they own it, okay? So legally, I can't touch this thing. But sometimes, to get to your destination, you gotta take a detour. And this is my detour. The only thing left I can think to do is to make something original. Something so awesome, something that is mind-meltingly incredible. Something that basically not only opens a door, it kicks it down, right? It kicks the whole door down. It opens up a whole new conversation about this thing, okay? It's actually how I got Final Space to be a show in the first place. I just made a short. 2016, I made this short. So I'm taking all my ideas, all these unused ideas that I was going to use for Final Space, and I'm going to make a completely original animated sci-fi epic short, okay? Maybe then they'll peep their eyes over and say, wait, what's going on over here? Maybe that's what it takes. Now you're probably thinking, Godspeed, why? Why this? Why this name? Godspeed is an expression of good wishes to a person starting a journey. It also reminds me of somebody I know. Now you're probably wondering, what is this short going to be about? That is where the fun really begins, okay? This isn't just an animated short. This is a journey. This is a journey. And with any good journey, you gotta document it. What I want to do is not just make an animated short, I want to show the whole process, beginning to end, on how to make an animation. It's going to turn into a 6-part behind the scenes how to make animation series that's going to live on my YouTube channel, okay? This isn't just your run-of-the-mill how to make. I'm talking supervising directors, designers, writers, everybody and anybody that is working in the animation industry today. Okay, including me. I'm going to open the 6+ years of my experience in Hollywood making animation, okay? And I'm just going to unload it into this 6-part series. Now, I've worked with every network streaming service that you could possibly think of. HBO Max, Disney, Amazon, Netflix. I've even done adaptations of DC Comics. I've done everything that you could possibly think of at this point. I've worked with them, okay? This is going to be an in-depth journey documenting the experience, and you're going to learn so much. You're going to learn so much that you can take these skills, these tools, and apply it to your journey, your stories. Episode 1 is the idea. How do you come up with an idea? How do you make this idea into something that has legs that can become a series? Episode 2, we're going to write this thing, okay? We're going to go from outline to script, everything you need to know to make this thing into an awesome story. Episode 3, we're going to transport that entire script into a visual language, into the boarding, okay? Episode 4, we're going to start the design process. What goes into it? What do you want? How do you communicate what you want to designers? Episode 5, the editing. I love editing. I've been editing for over probably 20 years at this point, okay? I've done every program. I've done After Effects. I've done comping, everything and anything that you can possibly think of editing, pacing, timing. Episode 6, Christmas morning, the animation. It comes back. What do you do? How do you present it? If something comes back and you don't like it, how do you fix it? I'm asking for $80,000. Knowing that that's probably not enough to do a lot of animation. I could probably maybe get the 1 to 3 minutes of animation with that. But look, I'm scrappy. I come from the online space. I can make a little go a long, long way, okay? So I know I can make it work. I can make something. I don't know who sees this. And I don't know if you're even still there. Social media is pretty terrible these days. I hope you're still there. I kind of feel like Gary when he's doing those video logs and he's sending them out into the abyss. I am asking for your help. So I'm calling on any Final Space fan, any Olin Rodgers fan, any animation fan, anybody and everybody. If you can, share it far and wide. And if you can contribute, amazing. If not, don't even worry about it. Don't sweat it. Don't lose sleep over it, okay? Animation is really one of the most beautiful art forms I've ever had the privilege of getting to make. It sneaks up on you. It invades your senses. It makes you laugh. You can be laughing 1 second and you can be crying the next. It can transport you to different feelings, different emotions, to different worlds. Let me transport you to a new world while we wait on the old one. That's it. That's all I got. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching this. I hope you can come on this journey with me.
That was amazing.
And that was just a
It was
very
pretty
passionate
good.
speech. And, you know, I love the show. And this project just seems to speak about everything the Written Writ's all about.
Look at it. It's gone gangbusters. He only needed
Exactly.
80,000 and he's already got close to 500,000. It's like
Mhm.
377K. Everybody's coming together. It's really nice to see.
Yeah, let's keep getting them even further.
Oh,
I'm starting
definitely.
to see more and more of this, of people doing Kickstarters for things that they want to have online, because pitching it to places like Netflix and other things like that, they'd much rather put it on YouTube or have their own channels to put out their animated works so that they can have more creative freedoms. Because it's really sad when a network owns your work and you want to make the final episode, but they
Yeah.
hold your stuff hostage and they won't even let you touch it. And then you're just left in limbo wondering, how will this end?
It is kind of messed up, you know, and that's the whole problem when you do take it to a network, or when a network buys it. They are pretty much in charge, you know, and we're seeing more and more creators having issues with the bigger entities and trying to get their work completed or the work finished in the way they want to get it finished. And I do agree with you. I feel like Kickstarter is one of those places you can go where you can try to get that dream funded, and you can have it become a reality.
Yeah, how terrible would that be? You've got this thing you love and you can't touch it.
That's crazy. They still haven't signed off on another season of Young Justice, and so it's so frustrating. Again, it ends with a teaser for what's to come, and we don't know if we're gonna get more episodes or not. So it's just frustrating.
Adventure Brothers, man.
But such a great show.
Man.
But and I don't know why I don't know. I mean, one of the reasons I got HBO Max was for Young Justice. I mean, geez, such a great show, and they're just waiting by the phone, waiting for say, okay, you can do more episodes. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's amazing to me because I've seen good shows go get canceled just because they're not selling toys, just because you know,
that was the problem with Young Justice and Green Lantern and Teen Titans also.
Exactly.
So, I mean, that's the truth for most of the shows, because they don't make money off of the advertisers most of the time.
No. They make money off of the toys. They make up money, you know. It's kind of sad to see all the good shows go to pot, and all the sucky shows just sit there going year after year after year. Oh my God.
And shows that were once good in the beginning, because they've been basically kept on for so long, they're getting stale, and and you know that even they want the show to end, but the network's like, it's popular.
How is Simpsons still on the air?
We're all asking that question. We don't
because
know.
everyone in Central and South America are still watching it, man. Tony, you know this. You know this, Tony.
Disney has it now,
Tony,
so it's probably never going to die.
Oh, it
my
died
God.
a long time ago. It just won't stay dead. Sometimes dead is better.
I mean, how is it still? Oh my
Listen,
God.
as long as there's still a meme of it, it's still gonna live.
Oh boy.
Meanwhile, shows
back
like
to the
Gravity
Family
silver
Guy
Falls.
bullet.
I mean, did you see the Twitter post that the creator of Gravity Falls had for like the script revision that Disney wanted them to do, and like all these words that he wanted to use? Like, I don't see that there's anything wrong with this. So it's like you have to cut the word Lucifer out. Yet the cat from Disney Cinderella is named Lucifer, and you had no problem with that. And it's just like
They did.
When
You'll be surprised what people had backlash for, and it's different Disney than what it was back then.
Oh
they're
yeah,
cool with the
That much is true.
14-year-old girl running off with a dude in the forest, but you better not name that cat Lucifer.
It's a real name.
I mean, that is the reason why it's now called.
It's a real name.
What is it? The Chershi cat or something like that?
no, but that's a
Killed his
different.
mother-in-law.
But the
in a
Cheshire Cat
lot
is
of
from like
stories, didn't he?
Alice
from
in
Alice in
Wonderland.
Wonderland. It's
Yeah.
not from Cinderella.
Yeah, but they changed the name.
Lucifer was like the horrible stepmother's cat.
Yeah. I just remember they changed the name because of it too.
The Cheshire Cat. They changed its name.
Well, the Lucifer cat.
Yeah.
I think they changed it to something else.
Yeah, but they
Well,
still got a
guys,
song called "Me," like "We Are Siamese If You Please."
Oh yeah, from Lady and the Tramp,
Oh,
the
yeah.
two Siamese cats, and then
Yeah.
there's the one from Aristocats, the
Yeah.
Chinese, the
Which
stereotype
again,
cat playing
I'm
the
not
piano.
calling for them to change this. I don't care. Just if we're going to be straight.
If you watch
So,
Snow
dude.
White on Disney Plus, that gag where they hit Dopey in the head with like a plate and he walks around like a.
Oh,
an
I forget.
Asian.
Yeah.
It's still
they took
in
it
there.
out,
It's still in the movie. They just put a warning. Hey man, this might not be a cultural
yeah.
reference.
Did y'all
Yeah, that's
see
perfect.
Tom and Jerry? I mean, what's it called? No,
Yeah.
Rescue Rangers.
Oh,
I
Rescue
saw
Rangers.
it. I saw the
Oh,
new
yeah,
Rescue
yeah.
Rangers.
I saw it.
Ugly Sonic, man.
Yeah.
What
Ugly
do y'all
Sonic
think?
is in it. Yes,
Thumbs
it
up,
is.
thumbs down.
It was mid.
It was
This
thumbs
was
up.
the time
I
I
mean,
saw
if I had to give it, I
It
would
was
thumbs up. I
mid.
gave it like a 3 out of 5. There are certain missed opportunities. I mean,
It
for
got
movie
boring
called
Tony,
in the
Walking Dead,
middle.
just call
For
it
movie
mid.
called-
Just call it mid, Tony.
That's your word.
Was
That's not
mid
my
the
word.
thing now?
That's
Yeah.
a young person's word. I don't
Well, guys, just to close
You
it
gotta
out over
teach us
here,
this.
the project is at 337,394, 2,866 backers, 11 days to go. It's a worthy project to back. You saw all the stuff he's going to do with it. Dude, I feel like it's good just for the fact that he's going to actually take a step by step through the process of creating this whole animated thing. The writing, the panels, the editing, dude, he had me when I saw this speech for the first time. I was like, whoa, this feels like a project where, like I said, here in the Written Writ, we like this kind of stuff where we can see the process of creating all the stuff that we're trying to do. There's so much stuff here for writers, for animators, for editors, for there's just so much there. And if you see your way there to helping these guys out, do yourself a favor and do so.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing a public service with this if you can get it through.
Yeah.
Like this is a whole crash course in animation. I mean, you go to school, you wouldn't even get this much knowledge.
No, definitely not.
I know.
I know. I'm looking for money to see if I can actually support this thing. So we'll see what happens.
I'm so glad that he's well past his thing.
Yeah, it's funded,
I
man.
am happy he's well beyond funded. But like you said,
man. Like,
the 80,000 wasn't exactly enough. So he needs to get more. And in order to show off the company, he needs to get much more.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
depends how big of a team he wants to do too.
Yeah, and this is how you really send your message to
that's the definite
the corporations and stuff. Is, look, there's money to be made. They could care. They'll sell you Pepsi tomorrow and Coke today. But if
and that's what
there's
the
money
important thing
behind
is. It's one of the things we like to say here. If you want Marvel and DC to change their way, the best way to do that is support the independents. If you want the big companies to change their way, the best thing to do is support these guys who are going out there guerrilla style and trying to cause a change in the industry.
They walk so that we can run.
Can I be a contrarian?
Uh-oh.
Can I be a contrarian?
You're always a
Two
contrarian.
people together is strong.
Can I be a contrarian?
Speaking of
What if
animation,
I
Marvel.
don't care?
Oh,
What if you
What-
don't
what-
care about what? About the final space or
No,
what we're talking about?
what
There's
if I
two
don't
different
care?
things here.
What if I don't care if Marvel and DC change?
Well, it doesn't
I
matter.
already don't even follow them.
they're
It
not
doesn't
going
matter
to,
because
so
the
you're
concept
safe.
isn't that you want to change Marvel and DC. The concept is that you want to help out independent creators to get their stuff to where it needs to go. That's just a benefit of getting these creators out there. But the whole thing is to get those creators there, because this is where the future of comics is. This is where the future of everything is letting the creative process happen over here.
But what if there's another space where it's already been about the creators and only the good stuff
Well,
rises
you
to
can't
the
just
top?
have one thing, Mr. Anime. You can't just have one thing, because then that one thing becomes the big thing, and then you have to deal with three big things instead of two.
No,
big
because everybody stays independent. It's called dojins, okay?
Oh, no.
And
Oh, no, that's not how
everywhere
it
there.
works,
That's
bro.
that's how
Dude.
Fate got its start. That's how so many different animes got its start. I can
Of
go
course it
down a
did,
list.
but
Not
Aho Girl
everything
as
got
the
its
money's
start off
being
of a
made over there,
dojin.
What about the wholesome
companies come
stuff?
in
What about
and they start
Clan?
buying things out.
That was a dojin too.
Dojins are allowed in Japan. They're not really allowed here. Like, if you're in Japan and you make a comic about Dragon Ball Z, go ahead, knock yourself out.
Exactly.
You make a comic about Spider-Man over here, yeah, sooner or later somebody's gonna.
So
knock
see,
before.
what we need to do is not change the corporation. We need to change the government.
Nah, change the laws. That'd be
You
great.
you've been dying to go into the government thing all day.
I think there's something he's not allowed to tell us. Are you aligned with the government?
I don't trust the government one bit, Hank.
Are you a Dale Gribble? Is that what you are? You're a Dale Gribble from King of the Hill.
Oh my God. Where are we? What time is it? Oh, okay. I wasn't keeping track of that thing.
So who's excited for House of Dragons?
No one.
Are you excited? Dude, you're the fan here. And I
excited?
hear a lot of fans being pissed off.
Oh, the Game of Thrones thing?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, baby, let's go.
Snooze.
Okay.
Snooze. Snooze.
I give it 2 thumbs.
I don't
right up
know,
my
man.
butt.
That ending, man. I don't know, man. It's just so bad.
So Lou,
No.
you didn't
To
like
watch
the
a
ending.
prequel when you know when it ends
Exactly.
this way, it's just so no.
Lou, you didn't like the ending. Do you like what they're doing here?
Oh, I mean, I hate it. I hate it. So I like it because it's going to give us an opportunity to see this franchise just tank. And they're going to be like, well, people didn't give it enough of a try. So I'm looking forward to the opportunity to hurt them. The way
You
they
just want to
hurt
see the
so many
showrunners
of
and
us.
be like, "Hey, so that last season, huh?"
Like,
And they pitch it.
so
They're doing like
okay, here's the thing that they got. They're like, we can't film more episodes. We can't redo the final season because we'll never be able to get all the actors together. But here's 3 spin-off series with all those actors. That's going to be
That didn't make
terrible.
any sense to me either. Yeah.
Oh man.
That didn't make any
They're
any
making
sense
a
to me at
Jon
all.
Snow spin-off too.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That there's gonna Jon Snow. Oh.
Who from that has a career right now that's no Peter
Damn,
Dinklage even suffers.
dude, I feel like they wronged
Man,
you.
no one
big
watched
time.
Cyrano. No one watched Cyrano, man. That's a good
I
story.
saw
It's
it when I
probably
went
great
to
now.
for free. I went to the premiere. So there you go.
Okay.
All right,
Roman
what's
Tony
this,
saw
Ralph?
it.
All right.
Yeah,
Speaking
for
of
free. I didn't give it
Applebites,
any
on Monday we will have Creator.
Whoa, that looks good.
Yeah.
Nice.
My Lady is a
Creator?
black and white one-shot supernatural horror comic book. It's on Kickstarter right now. They're at 1402, 81 backers, 8 days to go. Come on, people. We need to support stuff like this. This guy is a great writer. He will be with us on Monday to talk about his project, and you guys can learn more about it then. But right now, if you want, you can support this thing and get it going.
Yeehaw. Looks
All right.
sick.
Let's play the videotape.
Oh no, a videotape.
Hello, everyone. My name is Frank Martin, writer and creator of Malady, the comic book which you are on the Kickstarter page of. Those familiar with my work and my projects and my campaigns, specifically the videos, know that I usually have a formula that I follow for these things. I have a script that I follow. I do a nice, pretty montage with music. And for this project, it felt disingenuous because Malady is completely different than anything I've done in the past, in that it's not meant to be fun, particularly. It's meant to be harrowing and a struggle, and it's supposed to be filled with despair and dread, which is not really something that I felt a script would be appropriate for. So it's a story that's close to my heart, so I wanted to speak unscripted from the heart. And it's a fairly straightforward tale. It's a supernatural horror book about an alcoholic, and it deals with a lot of important themes such as abuse and self-doubt, and self-esteem, and heartache, and addiction. And it's a book that I'm very, very proud of, but I did want to lie to people and say that this is going to be a fun adventure filled with colorful characters and monsters and fantasy that I've done in the past. So if you're a fan of horror, if you're a fan of emotionally gripping stories that are important to read but also tough to read, then I hope you'll check out the page, see if the book is something that you might like. After this video, I'll do a little montage with our theme song by Link Thomas, and I'll throw some art up there so you can get a little sneak peek. But I hope you'll give the book a shot. Again, if you are not a fan of horror, if you love your fairy tales with happy endings and sunshine and rainbows and of that sort, then maybe Malady is not the best book for you. But if you like the opposite of that stuff, then hopefully you'll give Malady a look and let me know what you think. Thanks.
There you have it. It looks amazing. It's really deep. And we'll learn more about it on Monday on Apple Bites. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
7:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Mondays, Apple Bites.
Apple Bites, the show.
Exactly. And of course, we shall close out the show with our pal, Mr. Floofstamps himself. I'm going to show off some of his stuff because, you know, it is truly amazing. And you can actually go to 5 Points Festival and, you know, own some of this stuff.
It's the Little Mac outfit.
Dude, this thing looked amazing when we saw it at a Brooklyn ComicCon.
I have video of it.
Yes,
Dude,
you do.
Everything that guy makes is
just
sick. His wife hand
currently
paints
trapped.
every one of them too.
Yeah, we'll get to a lot of the stuff from Brooklyn Comic-Con. Don't worry, guys. The guys from Floofstamps do fantastic stuff. You can pick up the book there. There goes the beer. That's the beer. I want the beer.
As you can tell, Ralph is a raging alcoholic.
I resemble that statement.
You resemble that
You
statement?
heard me.
I think that can be used against you in court.
Oh, this stuff is just fantastic. Look at that. Look at it.
Look at that in-your-face attitude. I respect
Dude.
Man,
that.
I regret not trying to buy one of those.
Oh, dude, man. Like, I keep looking at his toys going, I need to pick one of these up. They look fantastic.
Bodega Blade.
I love the conversation between you and him, Shadow.
I haven't heard it, but I was enjoying it at the time.
Well, I wasn't talking about the interview itself, but I've heard you guys talk a bunch of times, and it's always fantastic to listen to what you're talking about and the artistic quality of what you're saying. You know, you like what he does.
Here,
He likes
Ralph.
what you do.
I got you here. I got you.
Uh-uh.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear the full interview that Lou, the Shadow Rabbit Clay Guy, has with food stamps and behind the creative processes between food stamps and the comic book, and also the way how they make figures. That's coming up momentarily, eventually, sometime, hopefully this month or next. There's a little bit of a technical issues, as I always end up having a technical issue. You know that, right?
That is so funny. You are correct, sir. Look at these things, man. Damn. Wow.
Yeah, dude. Nothing but respect for this cat.
Do you remember if he said he uses ZBrush or if that was on Blender?
Blender.
Oh, it's that print that he had at Brooklyn ComicCon. Ooh.
No,
That
Ralph, that's not a
holographic?
print.
It's a holographic
there you
print.
go.
It is. Dude,
That's a piece of art.
That is a piece of
Dude,
art.
I got that
Beautiful.
thing sitting on
It's
my
a new
wall.
lenticolor print. Which I knew just by reading. What is that?
Dude,
Not
man,
to
that
confuse with
thing
an
was
old
sitting on the
lenticolor.
table, and I was like, "Whoa, look at this thing!"
Oh, sweet.
I love how you didn't notice it when it was behind him.
Well, that's because the sun was shining in.
It was shining through it. It made it look epic.
Ooh.
Oh, it did make it look pretty. I agree with you.
Nice.
I just didn't realize what it was when I saw it.
Dude, I don't know what it is now. I'm like, what is this voodoo magic you have here?
Dude, look at
Where
this
can
thing,
I
man.
buy
Look
it?
how
Three different-
fantastic that is.
Look, 3 different images in there. Wow,
Yes,
nice.
it is exactly 3 different
Wow.
images. It looks really fantastic.
Man.
I think there were 4.
Is it 4? I thought it was 3.
Possibly.
I think
Possibly.
it
I've
was
seen
4.
at least 3. It's possible.
Like most people only see 3, but I
One,
believe there's
well,
a
that's
4.
true. Yeah.
Well, you guys can all see this at 5 Point Festival and get the beer and then get the incredible toys and get this incredible piece of art. Look at this thing.
If you drink enough of the beer, you'll see like 7 images.
Dude, if you drink enough of the beer, this thing is going to be coming at you.
I mean, like, wow. See,
Look at that thing. Wow.
2, 3. There's at
I'm
least
seeing
3.
I'm seeing 3, but I remember I'll need to double check my footage because I think
Yeah.
there's a 4th hidden somewhere. In
I always
like
love
some random
holographic
angle.
images. They're
2.
so
Yeah, I do,
amazing.
yeah.
There's at least 3.
There's at least 3. So there you have it, folks. 5 Points Festival is this weekend. Our friends from Food Stamps are going to be there. As you can see, he just has amazing skills. He has his comic. He has his toys. He has his art. It is just something that you need to check out. And of course, there's going to be other people at 5 Points Festival with just as amazing things. The beer cans are different pieces of art from different creators that are at the 5 Point Festival. So if you like collecting this type of stuff, you can actually go in there and get a beer can with each type of art on it.
All right.
So you can actually enjoy your 5 points totally drunk.
The Bit and Apple TV does not recommend being totally drunk yet for legal reasons.
Oh my god, dude! 5 points is a blast. Go for it. We've covered it a couple of times, a couple of years. We always have a lot of fun. We always find somebody new to be friends with, and usually we stay friends with them for a long time.
I guess
It is.
5 Point is mid.
Oh my goodness.
See, it's your word.
I don't know, man. We became close friends with Color at 5 points. You did the interview with them at Burrow,
5
but it was 5 points. They got
It was not 5 points. They weren't there at 5 points.
You weren't there.
You just had this conversation, G. Ralph, with G's.
I like messing with Nat. You know that? One of my favorite things.
It's a pastime people enjoy way too much.
So that next thing you're gonna say that Roaming Tony wasn't roaming through New York ComicCon, right?
He wasn't.
Yeah,
when I can find him in 5 minutes,
I think it
does
funny
not
though,
count
that
as
Nat
roaming.
can
Well, I was
find
sitting
Roaming
down.
Tony easily, but nobody can ever find Roaming Tony.
Oh man.
So if you're at your convention and you find Roaming Tony, that's an incredible feat.
No.
He's already roaming.
What do they win, Ralph?
They
We're
win
working
a
on
signed
getting some
head
nice swag.
Oh,
right now,
man.
we're actually working on a new logo, and we're also working on some interesting pins for both the Written Writ and Bit and Apple TV.
Yo, quickly, you know what I liked about Brooklyn Comic Con? I liked that. I thought that was cool. That the press passes had April O'Neil from Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that was fantastic.
That was cool. Get it? She's a reporter.
Yeah, I like how they catered.
Cool,
I like
man.
how each pass catered to each thing.
That was cool.
I like
And
to
of
say the
course
Moon
our
Pass
friend-
because it was like all pixel art. And like it was detailed. Like that one was nice.
That was nice. And of course, our friend Crystal Hearted Cat had her images on some of the passes.
Yes, it was the Saturday pass.
Dude, that was so cool. I got a chance to see all the passes. Sometimes as a collector, you're sitting there going, "Come on, I want some of the other passes too."
Too bad we
That's
had
just the
press
collector
passes.
in us.
If only we didn't have press passes, we could have traded.
They're like New York Comic Con gives you that Walking Dead pass every year. Like I don't want that every year.
I'm sick of that pass, man.
Oh man! But last year New York Comic Con pass was cool. They had indie artists on it. So.
Oh my God, yeah. Our friends from Source Point Press had a lot of the images on last year's New York Comic Con passes, and it was fantastic to like actually see
You mean
them
have something
on
that
there.
wasn't Walking Dead? Yes,
Yeah,
it
so
was.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
Too bad there was still a Walking Dead pass.
as well. Like Source Point.
Yeah.
Even they're finally getting sick of Walking Dead, huh?
No,
I think
Walking
it's
Dead
one of the
didn't.
licensing deals.
Yeah, Walking Dead didn't come because of COVID. That's all.
8 or 9 more seasons of the
So
spin-offs,
they'll
and
probably
I'm
be back
gonna
this
done
year.
with it.
So wait.
Oh,
The
man.
show about a virus didn't come because it was a virus.
Yeah, pretty much.
Finally, the zombies were defeated by something. COVID.
I forget. Wasn't Comic-Con also the con that didn't have like lanyards for the passes?
Yeah, there was no lanyards
Or
last year.
Yeah. Okay.
It was the black lanyard.
All right,
Yeah.
so if AMC gave out Walking Dead masks this year, is that in poor taste?
Actually, that's very clever. At least I
Who
think
knows?
so, but I have a sick sense of humor.
Who
So,
knows?
people, we are at the 15 mark or nearing it. Shen, I would like to thank you for showing up with us. You have added
No
Oh,
problem.
there goes Ralph.
Oh,
All right,
Classy.
Lou, you are in
Oh, no.
charge.
My friend, it has been fun as always.
I don't know
Ralph.
what's going on over here.
Oh,
like,
And
Lou.
I'm tagging Ralph back in.
Ralph, Tony.
The simulation is breaking down.
That's
It's
it.
because you're skipping a good friend of ours, Ralph.
Oh my God.
Oh God! Again.
See,
So,
it's because he's
Corgi.
trying to ignore the friend.
That corgi, right? We're gonna just murder.
Oh,
him.
The corgi. Oh, what about the corgi?
Nothing.
Dude, you should have never put him in as a practical joke. Because now he's like a heroic being on the planet.
Just burn him.
The corgi is becoming.
Speaking of which, I actually have
Oh.
a story written out for the first aspect of this. I think next time we meet, I will read that part. I also have a little piece that I wrote for these incredible stickers that Rob Powers has been working on. So maybe I'll share that as well. And Nat, who are we forgetting before we forget?
It's in the private chat. I believe it is Bitsy with her little pins. Oh, see. This is what happens when you don't treat your friends right, guys. Always treat your friends right. And since Lou isn't at his computer, I can't even share it. So, how are you guys doing today?
I'm doing good. Wow. Wow. Will Ralph let himself back in? I don't. What happened?
How dare you, Nat?
What? Me usurping the power? No.
Did you
Everybody knows
again?
the power always falls onto my lap. It's never I
I'm
take
still
it.
fading over here. I think it's my connection. I think we should end the show before.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, if I get thrown out, you guys can end the show.
Exactly.
Well, actually, no. I'm not here to press the. Well, Luke can press the button.
Listen, all you need to do
I'm
is
on my
share
phone.
Bitsy's campaign, and
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. Luke
yeah.
can press the button.
Oh, you might be
I keep
going.
thinking we're ending.
You might be going all night.
Ralph, the longer you ignore it, the more you're gonna lag out. Just
Dude, you're gonna have to talk because I keep lagging out. Go.
Well, I can't share the screen.
Well, you better put something up.
I can't share it.
Mm.
Try now.
Well, sit back, relax,
Boom,
and
there
strap
we
on
go.
your seatbelt. 'Cause
There.
We're going all night long.
There, all right.
Who actually knows about the campaign?
Well, Bitsy's doing this little campaign. She, it's about inclusivity. It's about, of course, June is Pride Month, and support it. Go over there. She has some great pins going.
We all love Bitsy. Whatever she's doing is cool with me.
She's
She's only asking for 500. She's halfway there or almost there. So go support, do, have fun. That's the short version because I think my computer's trying to kick me off.
She's another
Well,
fun
see,
guest. Too.
now that you finally mentioned it, you're stable. That's exactly what I said.
No, things are
Perfectly
happening over
balanced.
here.
The
I'm
way
telling
all
you.
things should be.
That's how it is. Whenever you call tech support, your problem goes away, and they think you're crazy.
Exactly.
Hurry up and snap us out of here.
All right, people.
All right.
Last words. Go. I don't care who starts, but go.
Ralph, you're gonna start it.
Not gonna-
You get what you get, and you can't get upset.
Oh, nice.
All right, Lou, go.
Thanks for being my neighbor.
Tony.
World peace. Yo, is Ralph frozen? I think Ralph's frozen.
We're getting
Ralph, are
giggly
you?
tonight.
Oh no, Ralph.
No, he ain't. All right, second round. Who's got another
Oh,
word?
I'm back.
Oh my goodness.
I thought you guys were going to continue and finish this thing. All right, people. Every Monday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is Apple Bites. Every Wednesday, it's the Written Writ Late Right and more craziness like this at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Join us next week when I'll probably just stay stuck and frozen the whole time. Uh-oh, I'm leaving. Adios, amigos. I'll do what I always